The M+Vision Fellowship is an M+Vision Fellowship, and that's in contrast to a classical postdoctoral fellowship, right? So I have in my group, I have people who are postdocs, and I call them postdocs. They did a PhD in engineering, typically. They come into my group, and we have a set project on which I would like them to work. Depending on a person, they have different degree of independence as to where they take this. What we're looking for in an M+Vision Fellow is, first of all, diversity of backgrounds. You could come in with a background, exactly the same background as I hire into my group, engineering or physics. But you could come in as a physician or physician in training. You could come in as a person out of industry with years of experience in something related to imaging, or you could come in as any of these and with either academic aspirations or with entrepreneurial aspirations, or maybe you even want to think about policy, who knows, right? So we're very, and it's in our self-interest to be open to a large breadth in the training and intentions of the M+Vision Fellows. So that's one thing, is sort of the pool that you draw from is quite different than what I would hire for myself into my group. The second aspect that is different for an M+Vision Fellow is our expectation of them. Okay, we have pretty high expectations. We have the expectation that they develop the maturity to think independently about open problems and unmet needs in biomedical imaging. And that's a big step to take for somebody who just came out of sort of their primary training. But there's a lot of support around to kind of guide you in this process. The other thing that they ask them to do is to work in teams, and this is a reflection of real life. Right? So even the postdoc that comes into my lab, he or she is not going to work just by themselves. We explicitly put it on these fellows to seek out projects that need more than one person. Right? You actually take and leverage the impact that having more than one person on a team will yield in solving a problem. So the breadth of traits of the incoming fellows, our expectations of the caliber of the problem solved from scratch, from the definition phase through a proposal phase, through an execution phase.